Come forward. Yeah. That's it.
That was awesome.
So is that what you would see if you saw a spirit?
If there was a spirit, there would be that's what you'd see, the stick figure.
See the stick figure?
But there would be nothing there.
Oh, it's mapped her out. That's incredible.
Nobody's behind
You can see how it's red on the thing here. Aaron, put your hand up.
Oh, is it moving? Yeah.
Now it is.
Because see,
Now
now
see,
how the true spirits, we've had this happen to us at the hall. There's, see nothing there. Make sure that
So the theory is that there was no one standing there, and nothing was trying to figure out or pretend it was a human.
pretty neat.
Well, it just had a little bit of something on the ceiling.
Oh, she's got goosebumps. And she's real.
You guys see that?
Yeah. So the theory is that there was no one there that was trying to outline something else.
Doesn't where your hips are.
Possibly
Oh, there
have
it goes.
or something there.
You guys need to see that in the back?
Shouldn't be there anyway.
You all good?
That's awesome.
All right.
How come it moves like that when she's not moving?
Because you gotta understand, the computer is trying to figure, we're sending out millions of little bitty laser lights in the programming through this connects thing, and it's mapping. And as she moves, it says, hey, there's something going on here. That's why it moves. The user connects, they used it in the gaming system at one time. So instead of taking all that hardware and all those sensors in there that's hard to make, they just incorporate it into the 3D imaging program, and that's how we use it to find our ghosts.
You want to
Cool.
make one, our 360 died, but the Connect thing still works.
I think we Tyler has one. My kid's got all the fancy, anything electronic we bought himself. I know, I can buy me one.
A wonderful model.
Well, of course, the
Figure.
I've got a tablet.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
I do, I have.
All right, any questions?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
I have a question. I have a question for you guys, besides you. Out of all this,
Put me on the spot here.
what's the best tool to use? Anybody know that?
Can't answer.
Probably, well, either Spirit Box or K2 probably.
No.
No?
Anybody else? Again?
I'd say the recorder.
None of this. It's your God-given senses.
See, there's three
Listen to your
questions.
body.
Right?
Stop.
This will back everything up if you're picking something up.
I actually have a built-in ghost detector. I broke my wrist a few years ago, and I have titanium in it, and so now it will either like hurt or like feel kind of vibrating.
Really?
Yeah, we discovered that it was like right after I'd broken it, we did a ghost investigation at the Missouri State Penitentiary.
Awesome
And so
place.
every time we were in death row, and every time we hit a cold spot, my wrist would feel like it was like a humming vibration to it.
Right. Interesting.
Ghost hunting thing.
Yeah, I truly believe that though. Just open yourself up and then back up what you're feeling or hearing with these tools.
That little creepy feeling, you know, that odd sensation you feel sometimes.
Always trust your gut. Your gut instinct's better than anything on
Let me
that
ask you
table.
this, how many times have you walked into a room or something and you get goosebumps? Where the hair stands up on your arms?
And you have no idea.
Or your cat staring at something and you can't figure out what it
Yeah.
is.
My cat is.
Yeah, you just never know.
You don't really
So
want to
if you
open
feel
yourself
something-
up too much though, right?
No,
No.
you have to be open-minded.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have an open mind, and that's the whole thing, you're just, I'm gonna go find a ghost. You're not gonna find anything.
Oh, yeah.
You just gotta relax, enjoy yourself, and just let things happen. If you're
Well, that's like
more aware
the night
of
when
your
you're
surroundings and what you're doing, then I can walk through by here and there's wires in this wall.
Oh,
There could be a
yeah.
power box on the other side of this wall and I don't know it. That can make me get goosebumps and my hair stand. Oh, there's a ghost over there. It's a power supply on the side of the wall. In order to be a good ghost hunter, you gotta be able to say, okay, I found this. This is what happened. Now, I gotta disprove it.
Debunk it.
Yeah,
You
and
guys
that's what
keep
we're
going.
always doing, anytime we go anywhere, the first thing we do is try to debunk everything. The minute you can't debunk it, that's when you know it's real.
Start thinking about it.
Yeah.
We could spin it.
Yeah, I have a question. I dream every night, very vivid. Can remember when I wake up and it's mostly deceased people. What does that mean? Anything?
We'll talk after.
Yeah,
Oh,
We can
you're gonna
chit-chat
cover that later?
Yep.
Okay.
She's a good one to chit chat.
She's a what?
She's a good one to chit chat with.
Right after my grandfather passed away, I had him visit me in a dream.
Yeah.
And that happens more often than what most people know. Yeah.
You got to understand that
The smell.
if you can disprove it,
Places, we were doing an
with all
outside
this equipment,
investigation.
you got USB
All of a sudden, I'm like, oh
cards
God, he's
and
got that strong perfume.
memories
And everybody was
and
like, no.
recordings all on this equipment.
They come over
So
and
you
go,
take it
"Oh,
home,
sure." And I'm like,
and
"Oh,
let's say we got 3 hours
That's
worth
pretty
of
good.
stuff.
Your
Okay, we're gonna
senses
go
are
something
always
for
the
3
best.
hours, I got 3 hours. We have to go over that 3 hours. You know how long it takes to go over 3 hours worth of stuff on one machine? Like 2 weeks. Yeah. Like this, like the Eddie Plus has software where you put the USB card in there and you go hunting for 3 hours. And you take it home, you stick it in a computer, and it'll show up a graph. 5 lines, you know, like you see on Heart People. So what happens is, and they'll have little squiggly lines and where things happen, and it will tell you what happened at what time. Then you gotta take that chart, come over here to this thing, and figure out, okay, about what time this happened at this time. So it said the word Mike, okay? It said the word Mike on this. Well, at the same time, the temperature and the humidity went off at the same time. Let's say it's 740, okay? So then you take that, and you come over here to this thing, and it records and says, okay, the word Mike came across the plasma box at 7:45. Okay, so you got that going on. Then you come back to this thing and say, okay, this went off, got recorded here, and now I saw the equipment going off at 7:40 on the machine. So then I know I got something. You always have to back up your evidence. Just going in there and doing it one night and not backing anything up, that's very irresponsible, number one. And number two, you don't know if you got anything or not. You gotta prove it. You gotta prove that something happened at 7:40. And that's how we do it. So we could take 3 hours of investigation material, and it'd probably take us 14 days, 30 days. It just depends how fast we want to go through this stuff. Because once you start finding stuff on these, it's going to be pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Especially when you get intelligent ones, like bigger sentence, intelligent.
Oh, yeah, to speak out
Mhm.
all
Mm-hmm.
sentences,
Yeah.
yeah.
we'll get into that here.
Yes, we
Yeah.
will. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our presentation.
I'm Krista, I'm with Paranormal Task Force, and along with me, we have Aaron Smith, Aaron Eck, and then Kathy is also a member of PTF. Corrupted Mark, and kind of comes with us too, kicking and screaming, and as well as TR, and then Tony and Deb Pickman just came in, and they're also part of our team as well. I'm going to turn this next part over to Erin Eck. She's going to tell you a little bit about us and what we do.
Do you want this?
Hi, so I'm one of the Aarons. Sometimes they'll call me Emmy because it gets a little confusing, Aaron and Aaron. So it's a paranormal task force was established by Greg Myers, nationally known as St. Louis-based paranormal research and nonprofit organization. So again, we do not charge for any of our services. We have members all over St. Louis, Kansas City, Illinois, and Kansas. So we're kind of all spread out. This group is our Missouri location.
Western bunch.
It started out, I lived over in the St. Louis area, and I moved over here. And I corrupted my reenacting friends and brought them to the dark side.
So locations within the Midwest, and we provide assistance to clients and teams worldwide through analysis and consultation also. So we also will do consultations with other teams all over the place, and vice versa. I mean, we all work together.
A lot of times teams send us stuff that they don't know if it's paranormal or not. They send it to us to analyze, and then we give them our feedback.
We've worked with various media sources and production companies, cable networking shows, radio shows, sci-fi, chiller, Comcast history and travel channels and documentaries. We've worked with a lot of stations and
Deborah Pickman, everybody.